This is the Kay and Burton Report.
Hello and welcome, I'm Tracy Atkins. Well, one of the best things about being the eyes and ears of Kay and Burton is that occasionally our cameras get to go into the homes people only dream about, and we get to show them to the report audience before anybody else sees them. And this is most definitely one of those, a total urban sanctuary that you normally would only see in the pages of a top design magazine. And it's in one of the best streets in the city, Millswan Street, South Yarra. And it's not the only home that's coming on the market in this coveted precinct in the coming days. Strap yourself in, folks, it's going to be quite an autumn. One thing you're always guaranteed will happen in a strong real estate market is it'll bring out some cracking homes, like 99 Millswan Street, South Yarra, the kind of house that has your mind racing about what life might be like the moment you walk through the door. It is the best in modern urban living in the city's most coveted precinct, which is also about to offer up another headline property around the corner in beautiful Domain Road in the coming days. These two trophy homes won't have the limelight all to themselves, with Kay and Burton's agents reporting their existing stock is already recording unprecedented numbers at inspections and auctions each and every weekend.
It's been a very strong quarter for the market in general, and particularly for us. We've experienced a lot of competition at our properties, so that mix of competition is driving price well beyond our expectations. Our numbers are reflecting that, our auction results are reflecting that, so it's been a very strong quarter.
Elsewhere in South Yarra at 35 Davis Avenue, agent Michael Armstrong said he's had to deal with queues at the door of this superbly renovated terrace, whose beautifully constructed marketing program, he says, seems to afflict a lot of switches.
With the EDM that we sent out, we sent it out to, there were probably a few hundred people that comprised active buyers and passive buyers. We were able to produce some really high quality images for the property, and that's what Kay and Burton's marketing is all about, I guess. It's high quality images that provoke someone to either pick up the phone or come and have a look.
In Toorak, the much anticipated Ilario Cortese renovated 46 Canberra Road is also open to very strong inquiry on the back of a superb marketing program that makes the most not just of the first class home, but also its stunning surroundings. A few boat lengths up the river, the newly unveiled 99 Alexandra development has delivered a sale almost immediately, and we hear negotiations are underway on a second. It's another success story in the blossoming Riverside precinct by the Davies Henderson Group, whose adjacent Copeland Street development has now sold out. The 99 Alexandra building comprises only 4 whole-floor residences, which these new animations indicate will be very sharp. Another development recording considerable success is the Beaumaris on the smashing clifftop site of the old Beaumaris Hotel. The penthouse is now sold for what is a record price, with the Kay and Burton projects team delivering 5 sales in 1 week. It's a superb outcome for a project that is yet to even begin, with a last drinks event on Saturday the 29th of May due at the historic hotel before its transformation begins to high-end residential address. Nearby in Brighton, a noteworthy sale in Mulgoa Street, the stunning property sold before the close of its EOI campaign. The price is strictly undisclosed. The Golden Mile home had been quoted from $5.25 million.
If you are here to buy this property, the strongest and the best position you can put yourself in is to be the highest bidder.
The auction landscape too remains strong. Over the weekend, Melbourne's overall clearance rate came in at around 75%, but for Kay and Burton it was a bullish 85%. The company's auctioneers delivering a rally of sold cries as the prestige municipalities continued to lead from the front.
We saw Stonington record an auction clearance rate of 80% over February, which was certainly the best of all the local government areas. So Inner Bayside has got a lot of energy about it at the moment, a lot of buyer activity, but the old favourites of the inner eastern suburbs and the inner city suburbs are also producing clearance rates pushing towards 80%.
The Kay and Burton Report, proudly partnering with NAB Business Banking. To subscribe, go to kburtonreport.com.
If Phoenix could rise from the ashes, then so too could the Stoke House. And right it has, to stand as one of the feel-good stories of the year. The iconic Melbourne dining institution back at its brilliant best, just a matter of weeks after it appeared to be gone forever. When fire destroyed the magnificent 110-year-old timber building in January, Melburnians were united in mourning the loss of a restaurant that had played host to celebrities, events and landmark moments that were etched in the memories of so many. But while the city mourned, the people most affected were already planning its return. The restaurant's famous owners, the Van Handel family, determined to make it business as usual as soon as possible.
And the call came a week after that saying we're doing it. And 3 days after that we were on site with the cranes and the forklifts and 30 or 40 guys and all the equipment and the expertise. It was a 4-day build and there was just people everywhere.
Not surprisingly, the reincarnation is very different to what stood before. It is an open structure with a feel that is modern, crisp and airy, very different to the charming timber surrounds of the century-old beachside building that it replaced.
If you go behind the door or the wall behind you, you'll see there's a full commercial kitchen in place. So that happened over that 4 or 5 day period. There's extraction fans, there's deep fryers, there's convection ovens, there's everything you need behind that wall, and that happened again with the support of companies in our industry.
But what has remained is the Stokehouse service and style. The same familiar faces continue to work the floors, and many of the same faces too amongst the clientele, as Melburnians turn out in their droves to support this good old-fashioned story of true grit.
I can't believe on the street, in the events I attend, wherever I go, people are talking about a Stokehouse and what's happened. And I heard that they'd had 6 million hits in social media. Such was the interest nationwide and internationally. And it's a great story that the public have really got behind. It burnt down, there was a response, it's back up again, everyone loves it. The sentimentality is incredible.
But this amazing story still has some more left in it. The pop-up itself is only around until May, when it will be dismantled to allow building to begin on the permanent Stokehouse of the future, details of which are yet to emerge. But there is another secret in the wings that is just as intriguing. Word that the Van Handels are planning yet another restaurant elsewhere in the city in the coming months. What, where and how it will happen is a tightly guarded secret. But if the passion and commitment they've shown to date is anything to go by, it will be another story all of its own. A leading ad man, a design guru and a styled-up banker. Just some of the stories behind Kay and Burton's early autumn offerings. And let's start in Malvern. And as if stepping into the role as new CEO of giant ad firm MC Saatchi Melbourne, whilst pioneering the breeding of Wagyu beef in Australia wasn't enough, leading ad man Bob Talbot has decided to throw a house sale into the mix as well. Bob and wife Sharon have put their superb family residence of 25 years at 69 Elizabeth Street on the market. The gorgeous Alan Powell-designed family home offers superb natural light throughout, fabulous formal and casual living spaces, and offers direct access to the sprawling Sir Robert Menzies Reserve, which is perfect for kids or some Wagyu cows. When you're one of the academic world's leading names in art and design, chances are fair that your house is pretty fine as well, which is the case at 22B Commercial Road, Paran. It's the home of Professor Ken Friedman and his psychotherapist wife Dita. Professor Friedman's works have been exhibited at the Guggenheim Museum and the Tate Gallery. His academic positions include Distinguished Professor at Swinburne University and Fellow of the Policy Lab at Boston, Massachusetts. His Paran townhouse is naturally enough superbly styled, with flowing and open living spaces and excellent amenities, and based in a fabulous location. In real estate terms, we'd give it a resounding high distinction. And investment banking executive Alastair Hunter and wife Sarah have extensively updated and renovated their Thurler 1904 period home set in prestigious Avalon Road, Armidale. Renowned designers Jane Faulkner and Sonia Simpendorfer have seamlessly married traditional and contemporary to create a beautiful family abode that delivers on both form and function. Working from Robert Burton Designs, the luscious gardens have also been extensively landscaped and include stunning pool, 40-litre underground water storage and a beautiful 2-storey century-old brick wall at the eastern border, creating a private and tranquil outdoor space. It's beautiful inside and out.